Okay, hey guys, today I'm going to be doing some 2x2 walkthrough solves with Jay and Cameron. Yeah, I'm just playing. Okay, I just kind of mocking Cameron and Jay there because they have funny accents. But today I'm going to be doing some 2x2 walkthrough solves with Jay and Cameron. So everybody kind of knows what goes through three of the top 2x2ers heads. So yeah, let's get started here. Okay, so on this first thing, or when I first scrambled this, the first thing I would have seen is this white, so I'd look at it. And I wouldn't do this because the way I would solve it would require L moves. I would do L2, U, L2. I don't like that, so I'd look at blue really quick, which is kind of nice, R prime, U prime, R2, but it has a rotation, and then I'd have to do a U2 to set the case up, so I don't like that. Yellow here is 2 moves with rotation. Actually no, because this will be CLO. Okay, looking at CLO, this is clearly the winner here. I'm gonna have the T case, the lefty fast T case. So I mean that's a clear winner, and I'll have looks like U2 for AUF, so U2 R prime, this U2.
So in this case, first thing see is the big black bar here, and then the red one here, yellow here. So I look around and I see there's a 2 move layer here. This piece, you just do U2 R prime to get the layer solved. And then I can look ahead to see that it will cancel, well, not really cancel, but R prime is the last move of the layer, then R prime is the first move of the CLL. So I'll just do R2 prime and it's a good CLL case.
So for the first scramble I would go for the red face. What I have here is 3 on the bottom like this, and then 1 in the back left corner, and I can insert it with R, U2, R prime, and then I can cancel into an EG2 that I know. So this is what the case would look like, and this is how I would solve it.
U2 R prime. This. Next. Okay, this one I see white right away. I see I can do U prime R2, U prime R2, but that gives me a case I'm not a huge fan of, so I'd look around. Red, I don't really like red. I see blue, and I know I can skip OLL, and I see I have a diagonal permuted layer, so I'm either going to have a diag swap on top or bar, so I'll check really quick here. And I'm going to have a bar. So what I would do is hold it like this, and do U2, insert that piece, and then right here, U, and then PBL.
This big blue one. So if I did U prime R2, U prime R2, that would give me not a very good CLL case. However, if I do U F prime, R U prime R prime, it will leave me with the easy 6 move through off CLL case, and I can cancel into it. So if I did that, it will leave me with that. And instead of doing the normal algorithm, I could do so that whole thing could be cancelled. So what I might do is rotate the cube like this so it's faster. There we go.
Okay, and for this solve I did blue. I did it using U2, R, U prime, R prime. And that leaves a diagonal swap on top, on bottom, and an adjacent swap on the right, so the bar would be on the left. And it's going to leave an AUF skip afterwards, which is really nice. So, and then this PBL. Like that.
So it's
I do U2, insert that piece, and then right here, U.
There we go.
And then, okay, for this one I see blue right away. Blue's not bad. Well, actually, I suppose I'm gonna pull some like camera and black magic here, because normally what I would do is R U prime R prime and then rotate. But apparently you can do R prime F prime, or R prime F prime. Yeah, really? Wait, no, F R prime F prime. Sorry, I kind of fell there. So I don't have to rotate, and I know I'm gonna have a T EG1 case, and the AUF is going to be a U prime. So
for this scramble, first thing you notice is the big blue bar, and if you just do R U prime R prime, it will give you alright EG1. If you do U prime R prime U prime R, that will give you a good one. So that's what I'm gonna do. So, and then U
And here I did blue, and I solved it using F, R prime, F prime. And the first move of the EG1 that I get starts with an F prime. So I can cancel a move there, sort of. So the way I would solve it is like that.
do. So, and then U.
next one. Okay, I see blue right away here. I see I can solve it with R2 U prime R2, which is not bad. And I see I'm going to get a EG1 T case that's really fast, and AUF will be U prime. So that I actually really like that case. So I will more than likely go with that. Yeah, I don't... Well, actually... I would either do blue and get that case, which is probably fastest, or I know a little trick here. For this one, I see I have a diagonal permuted layer, and this piece is inserted incorrectly. I know if I do sledgehammer twice, that it'll be I'll skip OLL and get diagonal on top, and then I could do R2 B2 R2, which wouldn't be bad. But I suppose I'd probably just do blue, because that's probably quicker. So R2 U prime R2, you get this T case, and then U.
For this scramble, notice the blue here, orange here, and this yellow-red block here. There aren't really any good orange sides, and none of them are going to end up in a good EG case anyway. But this red face, it's an awkward face, but it will end up in a really nice EG1. So, and then U prime and a rotation, and do that EG1.
And here I did something kind of weird. Basically, I inserted this corner in a way that I knew the top layer would be left with a diagonal swap. And since I have a diagonal swap on bottom, I can just end with R2 F2 R2, which is really nice. So the way I would see this is I see there's like matching stickers here, and then this one's opposite. And I can just solve this with double sledgehammer, and it will leave a diagonal swap. So, and then just do that. So that didn't really follow any method, I just kind of solved it. I would see this.
R2 U prime R2,
And then just do
this T case,
And then U prime and a rotation, and do that EG1.
This one, I saw green right away, so I'd check that. Green sucks. Yeah, green sucks. So I'd go to orange. Orange is pretty sucky too. So it looks like I'm gonna have an EG1 L case. So Yeah, it's the case I thought it was, and it's not that great, so that solve kind of sucked.
This scramble, you obviously notice the orange and the green, but for the green, this is very awkward side. 4 moves at least, but it will result in a nice EG case. I'll just check out the orange. Oh, that's bad. So what I'm going to do, this is quite a complicated layer. So face for the green, I'm going to do U, R, F prime, R prime to get the face. And then usually you do U and then do the algorithm from this angle, but instead I'm going to do U prime, do the algorithm from this angle, which will skip AUF.
Okay, here I did green, and this, on the first take it took me like a minute to one look this because I'm so not used to this, but this would be the ideal solution for me. So the way I would solve it, I have these two corners here, and these two here, and I would do R, U, B prime, R prime, and then U, and then a pretty nice EG1, so like that, and then this. So U2 AUF. Like
So
that, and then this.
R, F prime, R
yeah,
prime.
it's the case I thought it
We're gonna
was,
do U prime,
and it's not that
Do
great,
the
so
algorithm from this angle,
that solve kind of sucked.
which will skip.
So for this one, I saw white right away, but I'm not really liking that I'm going to have an EG2 case with a semi-crappy face. So I'd go to orange here, which gives me a pretty nice EG2 case, and then AUF would be U2, so I'll keep that in mind. But I see a 2-move face for blue here, but I don't really like that EG1 case, so I'd probably look around one more time really quick. I'd probably just go with EG2 here. I mean, this case isn't super terrible, but I often lock up on it, so I don't really like the case, so I'd probably just do orange, get this U2.
So you notice a few different blocks here. If you look at this blue, it's just a 2-move face, U2R, but the EG algorithm isn't great, so I'll look around a bit more. For the orange, there's a 4-move case, there's a 4-move face, but it leads to a really, well, not really bad, but a fairly bad EG2 algorithm, so I don't want to do that. So I think my best option is to do U2R to solve blue, and then do the EG1 algorithm.
And here I did the orange side with U prime R, U prime R, and that left me with a pretty nice anti-CLL slash EG2, I guess, but it's basically just anti-CLL. So I did that, and then I got this case. That, and then I
Like
got
the
this
case,
case.
I'd probably just do orange,
Solve
get
blue,
this
and then do the
U2.
EG1 algorithm.
Holy crap, this sucks. Okay, so I see that I'm gonna get like I'm gonna have like a really long face into a Y perm. So, wait, no. Wait, yes. Yeah, okay, so it'd be a Y perm. Okay, so that sucks. So I'm just gonna look around really quick here. I mean, I see I could do something else, but I don't think it would be a whole ton better, so, I mean, I'd probably just go with white, I guess, which is gonna suck, but, so I would insert this back piece right here, and then do double sexy, and then into a Y perm.
Okay, for this scramble, you can't see any bars or blocks or anything on the entire cube. However, there are a few places where you can just do one move to get one, such as here. These two pieces can line up, and here these two pieces can line up. So if we look at blue, you can do L, and then there's no very nice way to finish the face, because if you want to solve these two pieces, you have to do kind of cube rotation. It just isn't very nice. And then if you did black, then there's no nice way to finish on the face. If you do green, still no really nice way to finish it. And if you do yellow, it's not great, but you can do F RUR prime and get a face, and then just do not that great EG1 algorithm.
And here I did... Okay, this was my really inefficient solution that I still managed to one look, even though it was like an 8-move face. So for a solve like this, I would just kind of hope that I had decent TPS, otherwise I would just get a crappy solve. So what I did is I inserted this corner, and this is actually what I saw, so yay for me. So I inserted this with RB, R prime, and to solve this corner I did sexy move twice, except without the last move, because that's pointless. And that cancelled the move, so I did RB and this. And I did a U, because I knew that afterwards I had to do a U to get into this Y perm position. And I would hope that in the solve I could turn fast and hopefully manage to pull out a decent solve. And that cancelled the move, so I did RB
and then do double sexy, and then into a Y perm. So next one here. Okay, so I see red right away, and I say I can do RUR prime, but I would hold it back here and do that. I see this isn't a bad case, and then my AUF would just be a U. So that's not too bad. Let's look around here. I see yellow is 2 moves, but I'm not a massive fan of that case and the pre-AUF stuff I'm gonna have to do. So I'd probably just go with red here. Actually, okay, I'd actually probably do that. I'm gonna hold it right here and do U prime and insert this piece, and then I have an EG1 U case, and I won't have any AUF, and it's a really short case, so insert U prime. So
this case, first thing I see is that there's 2 yellow bars, and you can just do UR2 to line them up. However, that will give you not a great EG1 case. I'm not sure what algorithm I use for that one at the moment. Also, you can do RUR prime to give you a better EG1 case. So, can't see anything else better. So what I'll do is move that to the back, and actually instead of doing LU prime, I'll do a Z prime and do UF prime, which cancels into the EG algorithm.
And here I did yellow, and it's just 2 moves, pretty easy, and just leaves a pretty good EG1. So UR2, in this case, UR2,
And do
insert U
in
prime.
this case,
R prime, which cancels into the EG algorithm.
Next one. For this one, I see orange right away. I see I can just insert back here. Not really liking that case because then I have to do a pre-U or pre-AUF type thingy, so I don't like that. So look around, I see blue. Blue is... yeah, okay, blue is probably the winner here. AUF should be a U2. But I would do I'd bring this piece back here, R prime, U prime, and then set it up here, and then go like that, then U prime, or U, and then do this case, or Niklas and then U2.
For this, you see this big block here, but I can't see any nice way to solve it that will result in a good EG case. You could do R prime UF for the orange, but that's also an EG1 case that won't work well with this scramble. So even though it's not a very nice layer, what I think I'll do is I'll solve blue by doing U, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R2. So it's a bad layer, but I know that that will result in a nice CLL.
And for this one, I did blue, 5 move layer on blue, and it leaves a really nice CLL. So what I did was, got this bar on the left, these two, R prime, U prime, and then just set up to this easy case, and this CLL, R prime, U prime, and just set up to this easy case,
Here, go like that,
and this
U prime,
CLL,
or U, and then do this case, or Niklas and then U2. Okay, so now first off I see green. Yeah, I don't like green. Yellow is 3 moves, so not bad, but I really, the case isn't terrible, but it's not great, so I'd look around again. Blue is not that great. Yeah, okay, I suppose white's not bad. You could do the same thing I just did in the last one, so R prime, U prime, R prime, U, R prime. But the case I know I'm going to get, I know I can cancel some moves, so I would do U2 and go right into it at no AUF.
Here, I can see there's a 3 move yellow face, but that won't result in a very good EG case. 4 move green face, also not very good. 3 move blue, but that's also not that good. Let's see if I can find something better. Don't really like this scramble. What I'll do is I'll go back to the blue, and that is the face, but it will cancel into this EG1, so no, EG2, sorry.
Okay, and for this one I did the exact same face solution, except for this one I cancel quite a bit into an EG1 case. So it's R prime, U prime, and then this thing. And I get this EG1. And to cancel into it, what I did was like that.
So I would do U2 and go right into it. And this one, I see orange right away. Orange sucks, not going to do that. I see yellow is 2 moves, that's pretty nice. But wait. Not a massive fan of that case, plus I'll have to do U2, so I'll look around again. Okay, don't like red. Actually, let me see something here. Yeah, okay, so I just go with yellow. It wouldn't be a slow solve, but that would not be like my first option.
For this scramble, first thing you notice is this block here, and you can just do UR or UF on yellow to solve that layer. And that will give you quite a nice EG1 case. You can do R prime R2 to solve red, but that won't be a very nice case. Yeah, okay. So I'll do yellow and do UF U prime, and then this EG1.
Okay, And then for this one, wait, hang on. Yeah, so I did the yellow side with UF, and then I just did U prime and then easy EG1. So just UF, U prime, and then UF, U prime.
I'll do yellow, do U,
It wouldn't be a
U
slow
prime,
solve.
and then this EG1.
So I see green right away here. Okay, don't like green. Yellow is 3 moves, so that's not bad. But I get a case I don't like, plus rotation and crap. Let's see. I also don't like white. So I'd probably go back. I'd probably just go back to, was it green here? Green, oh wait, what am I talking about? Green isn't even bad. Yeah, green's not even bad. So I would do, I have my face here. This piece up here, U, R2, U prime. And I suppose I could cancel moves here. I'm not sure I would in a solve, but I could go here, and then go right into the AUG, because the AUG starts R prime U2. So, I mean, I could do that, but I don't know if I would or not, so I suppose that wouldn't be too bad.
Okay, last scramble. You can see there's green, and you can do U, R2, U prime, R2 to give you actually a nice EG1 case, EG2 case. Just check if there's any better solutions. You can do R prime, U, R2 for a not quite as good EG2 case. So what I'll do is I'll do this green face, but that cancels into this algorithm. So, and then it cancels.
Okay, and then for this one, I did green. So it's like this. It's just U, R2, U prime, R2. And then the first move of the EG2 I get is a R prime, so I can cancel a move there. And so what I would do is, for the whole solution, so you get that, but for the whole solution it would be prime.
Or not, so I suppose that wouldn't be too bad.
Cancels.
So, yeah, those are what I would do in solves for the most part.
Okay, that's it guys, thanks for watching and see ya.
I mean, I know I had a lot more time to look at the cube in this, but normally I mean, I don't have to speak all of this, so my brain is functioning a lot quicker than what I just had to do in the video. But, I hope this video helped you guys, and I hope it showed you some stuff and taught you some pretty cool stuff.
Okay, those are my example solves. I've probably made plenty of mistakes throughout this video, but hope you learned something from this, maybe.
I'm sure Cameron's will teach you a lot more than what I did. I kind of just rambled about how I can one-look the AUF of this solve and crap, and he's probably just like, wow, I can solve this cube in like 3 moves. Bam. So, yeah.